There is a moment that feels very familiar, but few people talk about it. You are about to do something slightly new. Speak up in a meeting. Send an important message. Post something you have been thinking about for a long time. And right before you do, a familiar voice appears in your head and says, "Don't, you didn't do well last time." What is strange is that this voice does not come from the present. It comes from an older version of you. A version that once felt afraid, unsure, awkward, and made mistakes. And even though you have grown and changed a lot since then, you still allow someone from the past to decide whether you are brave enough to move forward. In this episode, I am not here to tell you to be more confident. I am simply inviting you to look directly at that older version of yourself and notice something important. They are no longer the right person to be in control of your life. Usually, when that voice shows up, you do what most people do. You try to push it away. You tell yourself, "I am different now." But the truth is, the more you try to silence it, the more it returns, especially when you are about to grow into something new. So instead of arguing with it, I want you to try a different approach. Not to become stronger, not to force confidence, just this. Allow that older version of you to appear. Let them stand in front of you so you can see them clearly. And decide for yourself whether someone from your past still deserves to steer your present life. Do not rush to correct that voice. Do not try to fix it. Pause for a moment and imagine this clearly. If your older self were really standing in front of you, with all the familiar fear, doubt, and defensiveness, what would happen? This is not about going back to the past. It is about seeing that person for the first time through the eyes of who you are today, and realizing how much distance there actually is between the two of you. When you see it clearly, something shifts very quickly. You stop believing that voice, not because it is wrong, but because it is outdated. Your old version is like a jacket that once fit you perfectly when you were younger. It kept you warm during a time when you needed protection. But today, if you try to wear it again, you do not feel safe. You feel tight, restricted, and unable to move freely as yourself. Nothing in this world stays the same, and neither do you. Being shy in the past does not mean you will always be that way. Making mistakes before does not mean your future is dark. Every phase of your life existed for a reason, to teach you something, to help you move a little further. Your job is not to figure out your entire future. Your job is to do what is in front of you as well as you can today, within the capacity you have right now. And one day, you will look back and quietly thank yourself for choosing to give yourself a chance to become a brighter, steadier version of who you are becoming. Those fears once helped you survive, but if you listen to them today, you will stop moving. And this is the moment you realize the problem is not that you are not good enough. It is that you have grown beyond the person who needed to be afraid. From here, things become simpler. You do not need to fight your past. You do not need to prove that you have changed. You only need to recognize that the version of you who once felt afraid has already completed their role. They helped you through a difficult chapter, and that is enough. Today, you can move forward gently and take back the steering wheel of your life. No rushing, no perfection required. Just keep going, with the understanding that you do not need to stay in a place you have already outgrown. The past has finished its role, and from here on, no outdated version of you gets to decide the direction of your life.